Hey guys, it's me, your host SuperSorrell. Thank you very much for tuning in the Crackyard. It's another big horror haul. I went thrifting again today, and this time again, the British Heart Foundation. I went in the other day, and I did a video the other day where I picked up about 10 DVDs. Since I've cleared out that little shelf from last time, they've literally refilled it with more horror stuff. So I'm pretty sure they've just got shed loads of horror in the back. I did say to them, do you have any more horror in the back? And they were like, no, but I'm going to go in next week and find it again. So, but I did get quite a lot in this one today, guys. So it came to about 21 quid for all this lot. But there's quite a lot in here, so let's break it down. And there's a couple in here that I'm pretty sure are probably worth a little bit more than the £1 or £2 that I paid for them. Because we got quite a stack. Again, I think there's a couple in here that I may own, but I'm not 100% sure. But like I say, when you're in the charity shop at the time, I don't have a list on my phone. I really need to sort that out. But it's a charity, so I don't mind paying £1 or £2 and then finding out I've got the DVD anyway. Because what I'll do is, like I said on the last video, I probably will do a giveaway on a couple of DVDs, but you will have to be over 18 to enter. I'm going to have to figure out a way of how to check that. But yes, you would have to be over 18 to be in chance for winning that. But let's jump in and see exactly what I picked up, because, guys, I got quite the haul of stuff. There's a couple of films in here that aren't necessarily horror, but they fit in with my aesthetic and the horror that I like. So, again, I'm jumping all over some franchises because I'm trying to catch up and pick them up on DVD, so I'm picking them up wherever I can find them. I'm sort of keeping a mental note as to which ones I've got now in that collection. So I'll save those two for a bit. Let me just quickly, while I'm talking to you, sort these into some form of workable order that we can talk about, because there are some in here that do go together, which is pretty cool, because I managed to get like part 1, part 2 on a couple of things, so I'm really excited about that. There we go. Right, so they're all the thingy ones. These are the ones that came together. Right, cool. We're cooking on gas. Okay. Now, I did put out a thing on my Instagram yesterday asking people to make suggestions on what horror films you'd like to see me sort of like watch, maybe for the first time, or maybe rewatch and then review, talk about them, stuff like that. So I've kind of done that. I put that out on my Instagram, asking for suggestions. And lots of people suggested stuff, so we're going to talk about that. But let's jump into this little haul. Okay, first things first. I picked up Machete. Again, it's not a horror film by any means, but it's a great movie. It's Michelle Rodriguez, it's Danny Trejo, it's a great cast. I love these. These are made by Robert Rodriguez, and I just love these types of movies. It's an all-star cast, really. Danny Trejo, Steven Seagal, Michelle Rodriguez, Jessica Alba, Robert De Niro. What can you not like about Machete? It looks very fun. Why am I saying it looks fun? I know it's fun. I've seen it. I've seen it several times. I love Robert Rodriguez movies. Desperado, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Dusk Till Dawn. Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino have worked together a lot over the years. And this is another great movie from Robert Rodriguez. So really excited to have Machete in the collection. Then I picked up Clue. I've actually never seen Clue, but I know this is an absolute winner because it's got Christopher Lloyd in it and Tim Curry. There's probably a few other people in there that I'm not quite seeing on the cut on there, but yeah, the fact that it's got Tim Curry and Christopher Lloyd sells me on this one. So really looking forward to seeing that for the first time. It's based on the game, because it's called Clue in America, but in England we call it Cluedo. But it's basically based on the board game by Hasbro. Very cool. Let's just move that out of the way. Yes. This one I had to pick up because it was sealed. It's actually still factory sealed, never been opened. And they only wanted £2 for it. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that for £2. It's a sealed DVD. It's never been watched. It's Get Out. I've never seen Get Out. I still need to see Get Out. And there's another one, isn't there? Is it called Us? I've never seen that either. They're movies by Jordan Peele, and I've never really watched Jordan Peele's movies. So I'm interested to give it a watch for the first time. It's from Blumhouse. I mean, I love a good Blumhouse movie, so we will give it a little watch. I know Universal Studios always sort of push these kind of films and stuff when they do the like pop vinyls and mystery minis and stuff that were used in the last lot. I'm going to save those two for the last. I think they're awesome. So I'll jump in with this little set. We got Resident Evil collection, all 4 movies. I'm not sure if I own some of these. but I thought I'll take the punt at £2 for 4 discs, because you got Resident Evil, Apocalypse, Extinction, and Afterlife in a nice little box set. So I thought I'd pick that up. Paranormal Activity 4, jumping in at the 4. I didn't realise it got to 4. Did it get to 5? And it includes 2 versions, the extended and the theatrical, so it's like a special edition one. Again, £1. Can't not get it for £1. The Last Exorcism, I have heard of this movie. I'm sure I've got a film called The Last Exorcism Part 2. This is the first one, The Last Exorcism. It's by Eli Roth, so it should be pretty good. Never seen it though, so again, I love a good exorcism movie. I'm a big fan of films like The Conjuring, The Exorcist, stuff like that, so I'm really excited to see another sort of exorcism movie. Now, somebody on my video thing the other night, like I say, I went on Instagram, I put up a thing saying, what films would you like to see me review? Somebody suggested, I forgot who it was now, it might have been Alex. Someone suggested Hostel. And I have not watched Hostel for many years. I think I only ever watched Hostel 1. I don't think I ever watched any of the others. So, today while I was at the charity store, I did find Hostel Part 1 and Hostel Part 2 for just £2 each. And I thought, you know what, I'll have to grab them. I don't know how many Hostels they made, but Eli Roth wrote and directed both of these. This is the unseen edition. Well, they're both the unseen editions. So, I mean, very exciting. I've never seen the second one. I've only ever seen the first one. God, it's one. So I'm excited to give those a little run through as well. So I probably will do a part 1 and part 2 review in one big video. Then obviously, because Final Destination Bloodlines is out, I'm starting to pick on those movies because I haven't seen most of them. I've seen this one. This is the original. This is Final Destination 1. I'm not sure if I own this. It was only £1, so I took a punt. And then they also had Final Destination Part 2, which I definitely haven't seen. I have not seen Part 2. So very much looking forward to seeing that. Again, £1. Can't go wrong for £1. This one I have seen, but I don't own. This is Wrong Turn. So very much looking forward to seeing that. It's got Elijah Dushku in it from Buffy and stuff. So very much looking forward to jumping into that one. And because I saw that, I had to get Part 2. Wrong Turn Part 2. Didn't even know they made a Part 2. Wrong Turn 2, The Dead End, the Extreme Edition. That sounds atrocious, but I can't wait to give it a watch. It doesn't have any of the original cast in it, by the looks. Oh no. We'll give it a whirl. Again, it's a Part 1 and Part 2 jobber, same with Final Destination 1 and 2. All these films I'll probably watch and then review both of them together, so I'll probably watch them back to back. And then, right, so to end off this little haul, guys, these are awesome. I couldn't not get these when I saw these. So I found King Kong vs. Godzilla, the original version from 1963. This is the Toho classic version from Japan. When I saw this, I was like, yeah, I must own this. And somebody, whoever gave this to the charity shop, must have had a few of them, because I also found Godzilla. This is the Ishiro Honda version. This is again by Toho, and these were just £1 each. And this comes in a very fancy box. So it opens up, look, and it's like a collector's edition. It's got like the original booklets in here and everything. It was a BFI release, because you've got the BFI, the British Film Institute sort of paperwork there as well. Oh, it's got the BFI logo on. I didn't see that. But yeah, this is the original 1954. Wow. 1954 original Godzilla. Couldn't not pick these up for a bit of nostalgia. I will have to do a retro review of both of those as well. I'm really getting into picking up DVDs right now. We are in an age where everything's streamed or available digitally, but as we found out over recent years, that doesn't necessarily be a good thing, because if the companies decide to take the movies down, take them away, you don't have a physical copy. And I love physical media, and I don't want to bang on and be one of those people that bang on about it, but, you know, a streaming company or a government or whatever you want to call it, they can't take these away from us. You know what I mean? These are the original movies. I've got them all on DVD now. I'm not bothered for Blu-ray. I'm a DVD guy. Most of my collections are DVD. I did start recollecting stuff in Blu-ray, but I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I need it to be in high definition. I'm really not bothered. I'd rather see the film as it was. So there we go. Lots of movies there to look at, guys. Very excited to jump in on some of those. What film would you like to see me review first? let me know in the comments, guys, because there's plenty there that I could get reviewing on, and plenty from last time as well. This is the new stack of stuff since the last haul. Look at that. Look at all these films to enjoy. I'm so excited. And I will be going out again on Saturday. Mrs. SuperSorrell is taking me to a different time. We're going to go to Wakefield, where the comic book store is that I enjoy going to. And they have three CEXs in that town and a bunch of charity shops. So I'm going to also go to... Someone's banging outside really loudly, I'm sorry. We're going to go and see all the horror stuff at CEX, see what DVDs we can find in the charity store, do a little haul of those. And then on Monday, I'm going out again to a different town, and I'll be checking out all the... Because I think there's a Bad Bambi, I think they call it, which is like a charity store of sorts. They usually have loads of like pop vinyls and DVDs in, so I'm going to check them out. And a bunch of other charity shops in that town as well. So stay tuned for a couple more DVD hauls. I will be posting up some movie reviews as well very soon, guys. I'm going to the cinema as well. My new cinema opens on the 28th of August in my town. So I no longer, because I had a Cineworld and it shut down. And it's now being replaced by a View, and it's taken about a good 8 months to turn it over. So I'm excited to go back to the cinema. And when I start going back to the cinema, I will start vlogging again and doing like the cinema experience videos that I used to do when I go see like random horror films and stuff. And I'll review those films as well. Looking forward to jumping back into some cinema. And also I'm going to be reviewing some DVDs. Like I've still got to do The Ritual, which I bought the other day. I still need to watch that and review it. So I'm going to start posting a lot more movie related stuff, as well as the toy shorts and things. So stay tuned. I hope you're on board for it. I'm very excited. Well guys, thank you all very much for watching. As always, I'm your host SuperSorrell. I'll catch you in the next video, but until then, stay super. Bye.